I'm glad you guys made it. Thank you for waiting patiently, Eternal Pants, but welcome, welcome. Today is another shiny hunting stream, and I am so excited, so excited, so excited. We'll see if we have time for Tera Raids at the end, but yeah, hi William. The big model's back just because I realized I've been using the PNG tuber a lot, and I want to give the piggy a chance. But yeah, hello, hello. Hi Justin, hi. Hello guys, hello. Yeah. I accidentally took a picture. We're switching to the game, by the way. Sorry about that. There we go. Everything should be working good or well, not good, well. How have you guys been? How are you guys? Hope everything's been well. I was shiny hunting, that's why there's a lot of snorts. My luck for the ice Pokemon has not been as good as my luck for the grass types because I only got 2 this whole week. It's been really rough out here. But honestly, two in a week is still better odds than what I've been having with my egg streams, so can't complain. That's good, Rob. Tired but doing that's great, Justin. Yeah, same though. I've been tired but doing good as well, doing good. It's been an exhausting week, actually. Let me just move my shinies. But yeah, I've only been able to get one more Cubchew and one more Snowrunt. I don't remember if we got this Frigibax in stream or if I also got one more Frigibax. I think I got one more of everybody. So it's like I'm hoping I get more today so I can give away more. Oh, that's nice, Japan. Japan. That's one of the places I want to go to. I actually want to go to a lot of places in Asia. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Japan, South Korea. I want to go back to Philippines, but like the places I wasn't able to go to. Because I feel like when I travel with family, we just visit family, and sometimes I want to go away. Like I want to travel outside of the hometown and go to actual tourist spots. I'm like the opposite of people who go on vacation in the Philippines. Usually when people go on vacation in the Philippines, it's like they go to the tourist spots and then they miss out on the local spots. I think every time we've ever gone, we've mainly gone to like local spots, and I kind of want to see what everyone else is raving about, you know? I forgot how to open the menu. I was playing Persona 5 the other day, so like my brain is on Persona 5. Yeah, me too, Rob, me too. But Justin, it's your weekend, right? Hopefully you'll be able to rest. Hopefully everybody will be able to rest well this weekend. But we're gonna go online so we can get the new shiny hunting spots. I don't really know if it works as well when it's like not in the shiny hunting spots, or not online, but we'll see. Oops, I'm opening the Poke Portal. I'm opening the Poke Portal again. Okay, let's go check out where the next. Oh, we're still here. Okay, cool. Okay, it's the same. Weird, I thought it resets. No, we'll just stay here. Thank you for the like, Aqua. Or Aquabuff. Thank you. I got tickets to go to the Nintendo Museum. Hit up some Pokemon centers. I want to go to Japan for multiple things. I want to go to the Universal Studios because I heard Universal Studios Japan is cool, especially in like the Halloween season. I want to go to the Ghibli Museum. The Nintendo Museum sounds fun. Nintendo World. Is that it? Is that US or is that Japan? I don't know. And then they're gonna open the Pokemon Park. And I want to go to that too. Like the Pokemon Kanto. That one sounds fun. Yes, I would love to take a trip, but those flight times are so intimidating. It's okay. Have you ever traveled before Eternal Bands, or is it kind of just like local or domestic? I don't know how to word it. It's not international. Yes, and I have a work related. It's more of a bonding event, but I wish I could stay home. At least they're paying for stay. Or would you say you guys are introverted, Justin? Are you an introverted person or extroverted, or a little bit of both, like an ambivert? Because I feel like going on vacation is like with other people can be like a nightmare vacation for introverts if it's not really people you're close to. We have to play really close. Oh, somebody asked if we could hit a shiny Lucario the first time we were shiny hunting. There's a Ryulu here, so I'm guessing. I think shiny Ryulu is yellow. If I remember correctly, it's yellow. But I think Ryulu spawns are rare, so it might be a bit harder. Halloween Horror Nights in US. Oh, I thought they had some in Japan. Or Japan Universal too. At least I've seen some on TikTok. Because I know there's the big one this year. And me and my sister kind of want to go to it. Because it has like Five Nights at Freddy's. Megan. But I think they're having like a lot of slashers. I just think it's funny or kind of cool they're including the new generation horror, because Five Nights at Freddy's is like, you might not like it, but it's a pretty iconic horror franchise now, considering it's going strong still. I remember watching watching people play the very first Five Nights at Freddy, and I was still in school. I'm like, this franchise has been here for a long time now. I wonder what year it has to be for it to be considered like a classic. Yes, it is. Welcome to stream shiny hunting. Yes, yes, yes. We're shiny hunting the snow runs right now, but we're doing all the ice types in the event. And maybe I should stand still and let them spawn. Sometimes if I let them spawn, the blue one spawns. We'll reset it first and then we'll let it spawn. The furthest I've ever gone was Hawaii. Never had this. That was just an AR flight. Oh. Yeah, then yeah. International flights can be very intimidating because they're like 12 to 16 hours. I think the one to Philippines is up to 16, depending if you have a stopover or not. Maybe even 18. I don't remember. It's been a few years since I went back. But yeah, international travel is kind of scary. I like to visit the real fossil museum they made recently. Oh, I saw that. It looks so cool. Wait, real as in like they made the Pokemon fossils, right? I've seen that on TikTok too. It looks so good. You can tell it's fake, but it's not too cartoony. It's great. Rock rough. USJ knows what it's not me, it's only damage. Oh, okay. I thought it was a typo when you put USJ. Oh, which one do you think would be more fun, Nintendo World in Japan? I feel like Nintendo World in Japan would be better than the one in Hollywood or Orlando. A bit of both, like a facultative so I can make sure if I want and it's otherwise I don't chase or force human interaction. You sound like a are you a robot, Justin? That was a very interesting way of phrasing or wording, talking to people. Yeah, I've ever seen Resident Alien. My sister used to be obsessed with that show. Munchlax. I wouldn't mind a shiny Munchlax, but I don't know if a shiny Snorlax would be worth. You guys shiny. You just stay here and let some of it spawn. But I'm almost what's in AI. I've been duped multiple times in AI. They have like this AI comparison test on TikTok now where they show you a side-by-side of videos of like simple things like cutting cheese, stirring soup, stuff like that. Those ones are pretty easy because you can tell when it's AI it looks unnatural and the way they cut fruit is kind of dumb. Like no human would cut a watermelon like that, you know, that kind of thing. But there are a couple of things. I think it was like stirring soup or something like, or pouring water. Pouring water, I fell for the AI. I couldn't tell which one was which, and I chose the wrong one. And I'm like, oh no. I'm gonna fall for the AI ads. My time has come where I get scammed, and I'm so scared. The future. But yeah, it's kind of messed up though. But I'm the same Justin. I'm very much more into the introverted side. Like, when my social battery is gone, no matter what, I can no longer talk. I will space out. Today, me and my sister, we were getting breakfast. Acai bowls. We were getting acai bowls. And I forgot to bring my phone, and then we had to wait for our orders. And we ordered quite a few things. I got 2 smoothies, and me and Didi got like an acai bowl each. If you don't know what an acai bowl is, it's basically a fruit bowl with acai, the fruit acai. It has an assortment of fruit, but the main component is acai. It's a fruit. Acai. I think I'm like overthinking how to say it. But I forgot my phone because I was like hungry and I just wanted food, so I went out and didn't think about getting my phone. So I ended up just organizing their little bottles that are just displayed. Then when I was done with that, I just stared out the window because it was raining and I spaced out so bad. I didn't hear them when they said your order was ready, and then I think they just let me sit down. Because after like 10 minutes, I went to check. She's like, oh, your order's in the front. It's been ready for a while. And I was like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I literally let myself zone out in like a public space. I feel like there would have been a robbery happening and I would have not known until the gunshots started happening. Because I really did not hear her say, and it's not that big of a store. And it wasn't that busy because it was early morning. So yeah. Thank you, Bug, for the rose. Hello. Yeah, so silly. But thank you for the rose, Bug. Thank you. Whenever I go on an international, I think I'll save for better economy seats. Or just take a lot of sleepy drugs. Thank you for the like. My mom and my auntie, they drug themselves up. They take, I forget what it was called. Dramamine. They take Dramamine and it knocks them out. But I think for the longer flights, it's kind of harder to do that because you can't be knocked out for 16 hours. That's crazy. You need to eat. You need to go to a bathroom. But for like the 2-hour flights and stuff like that, or 2 to 5, they're knocked out. They sleep. Same with my sister, but my sister got over it. It was when she was younger. She used to have motion sickness with flying. It was really bad. Remember when we were making fun of older people for believing those videos? Yeah, that's how I feel. That's me now. I will fall for the AI ads. I'm already falling for the AI ASMR videos. The only time I realize I'm watching. Thank you, Bug, for following. Thank you. But the only time I will realize I'm watching AI is when something very convoluted happens. Like I was watching this lady. She was trying on different face masks, And at first I was like, wow, she has a lot of money. These are a lot of face masks and they're all fancy. And then she put on a lava mask. And I was like, wait a minute. And then she put on a mask made out of marshmallows. And then I was like, wait a minute. And then I immediately scrolled away. Because the marshmallows, like, they spawned out of nowhere. So I was very much invested for a good 30 seconds in an AI video I thought was real. Halloween or Solo have 5 Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. That one's FNAF, yeah. My sister and I were looking at we were looking at the set for, I forget, Mighty Anna's, that color, right? Now I'm like second guessing, ever since we found that shiny Sandshrew last stream. Mighty Anna's chasing me. What if Mighty Anna's chasing me because he's shiny? Nope, he's not. Let's run. Just making sure, you never know with Scarlet and Violet if something is shiny. They don't sparkle anymore, unfortunately. Let me make sure there's no Snorunts that spawn. Maybe we should try Frigibax, because our last shiny was Snorunt. So maybe it won't spawn another. Oh, I'm just kidding. No. Just kidding, guys. There's this shiny. Yes. Yay, first shiny of the stream. Yay, we got it. Huzzah. Let's go ahead and catch it. Never doubt yourself, guys. No matter what, you never know. Inspirational quote insert here with shiny text and rainbows. Quick ball. I like how Snorunt is in a grassy field, but they're still shivering like they're in the what is it called? The snow. Yay. Okay, we can move on to the next shiny. Do you guys want to do Frigibax, or do you guys want to do, what's it called? What's the other one? Cubchew. I think it's Cubchew. Wait, what the heck? Oh. I fell on top of this one. Run. Run. Don't chase me, please. We're gonna move this into the box first so we don't level it up by accident. So now we have, actually, we have 3 female Snowrunts. What is the percentage of a male Snowrunt? Do you guys know? Because I want one for Glalie. Because these are all gonna be Frostlass if I don't get a male. And I don't really care about the genders for the other ones because I think it doesn't matter, right? Thank you, user 67903078179884 for the follow. 9998212. How old are you guys? Do you guys remember? Kiss me through the phone. I don't know if that people still play that in the club. I don't even go to the club. So that's why I'm asking. Let's do area 2 for Frigibax. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky in area 2. I think the only European countries I want to go to is maybe I have to go to London. That's where my family is. So I have to visit there once for them. Paris, even though I heard Paris is a bit overrated. Like, so too many tourists. It smells weird over there, and they're really mean to tourists. Like the locals are not very nice, I've heard. from people traveling. Like, they're not very kind. They're not hospitable. But what do I know? I've never been. I just want to experience it. I want to experience the French. Maybe, I don't know what other European countries would you guys recommend? I don't, never really thought about Europe like that. Hi, Active. Soldier Boy. Hi, Max. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. We got our first shiny today. It was a snow run. But so we've moved on to Frigibacks. We're gonna try and get as many. We're gonna keep rotating, so we're gonna go Snow Run, Frigibacks, Cubchoo. Snow Run, Frigibacks, Cubchoo. That's kind of the thing today. I don't like this place. It kind of hurts my eyes. Should we stay here? It kind of hurts my eyeballs. Thank you for the like, Aaron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Italy and its surroundings seemed like a good time. Oh yeah, Italy. Italy, Italy, Italy. I do love pasta. No, I do love pasta. But I don't know if that's like stereotyping. Or if they're actually like, they're really good pasta. Okay, maybe we should try a different place for Frigibacks. There's not a lot. Which means they're spawning somewhere else, which is bad. Because if the shiny spawns someplace I can't see, then we're out of luck. Huh? Wait a minute. What does a shiny Merip look like, guys? Pink, right? I'm sorry if I started yelling. Also, thank you, Charles Wilson, for the like and for the follow. Thank you, Delaney, for the like. Thank you, thank you. I love Italian food. I wish I could play, but I need to sleep. It's okay. I don't know if we'll do Tera Raids today. I'm gonna be hyper focused on shiny hunting because I want to collect as much as I can. Oh, as for the giveaway, I think I've decided we could do it for Christmas, because I was thinking, or you know, winter holidays. If you don't celebrate Christmas, it's okay. We're gonna do like the 12 days of Christmas, but like I give away a shiny every day. That would be fun. Make it like a cute event, like a little event. Like on the 12 days of Christmas, shiny Cubchoo. And then the 11th day of Christmas, Vaporeon. I don't know, whatever I have in my shiny box. And then yeah, at the end of this day or the stream, whatever. That means I have to stream for 12 days straight though. I just realized what I said. Where are the Frigibacks? I don't see any of the Frigibacks. We are moving because this is not a friendly Frigibacks way. Yeah, it's cute, right, Dylan? Because I've been seeing... I don't know if you guys follow Pokemon on TikTok, but she does a lot of giveaways. And she's doing like the 31-day giveaway thing right now. You guys should check it out. You might have a chance to win. And she has like really good stuff because she's rich. She has money. So her giveaways are actually pretty sweet. But I was thinking like, I want to do something like that where it's like an event style of a giveaway. Give it some hype. Get everyone excited. I don't see the Frigiback spawn. Oh, here's one. Let's try this one. It's next to a cliff again though. I don't like that. This one's next to water. Okay, maybe here. This one looks a little bit better. We'll try it out. So it's like maybe 12 days of Christmas, or like for the whole month of December when I stream, because I just realized I don't know if I want to stream 12 days in a row. Or it could be, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's what, August right now. Thank you, Blue, for the like. Thank you, Blue, for the like. Are you rich like Pokemon? I'm rich in shinies. Kidding. No, no, no. I'm very much a middle class. I'm very much middle class, guys. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Do I sound rich? You know, there's like that rich people have. I don't know why I went this way. I don't think it's this way. I should pin it first. I don't even have the rich people have. is it? It's like, I can't even replicate it. Thank you, Blue, for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shiny wealth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Does money give you as much joy as seeing a blue? I don't know. What's blue? What Pokemon's blue? I just said blue. Oh, a black Rayquaza. I don't think so. It's one of my favorite shinies, so I said it. Okay, let's fly. Oh, okay. I was going the right way. Money can't buy shinies. Actually, don't know. Do they have like a black market for shinies? Ooh. Okay. Let's. I forgot how to go down faster. There we go. Hi Ash, welcome to stream. Glad you can make it. Twitch is alive. You see that? Oh, this is a terrible place to shiny hunt. Too many hills. The Frigiback spawns are bad today. They're not good. It's okay. We'll do our best, but yeah, these are not good. Look at the Snom. What do you guys give a rating to Snom? He's a 10 out of 10 bug Pokemon. I love Snom. It's how I felt about Caterpie when I first saw Caterpie in Pokemon Yellow. I loved Caterpie so much. I actually loved Caterpie so much more than Butterfree. Hot take. What is that, an umbrella? What's happening? Oh, it's this Pokemon. I've never seen this Pokemon from behind, so I was like, what the heck? It looks weird from behind. Okay, so for Frigibacks, guys, a shiny Frigibacks has a blue fin on the top and yellow whisker, or pink whiskers, so that's what we're gonna keep an eye on, okay? And I think, since Snom is spawning here, I think it's a purple Snom. I'm not sure. But we're gonna do our best, because look, they spawn so far apart. So it's gonna be kind of hard to find the shiny in this area. We'll do our best. 10 out of 10, exactly, Delaney. Hi, Awoken. Welcome. Snom out of 10. I think they really cooked with this one. Am I right? I think it's the way I pronounce things. I can't talk slang. It makes me giggle. They really cooked with this one, am I right, fellas? Okay, I think it respawned them, so let's just stand still real quick and check everybody's single file line. Let me check your whiskers. Okay, yeah, you guys are not shiny. Okay, moving on. You guys, let me check your whiskers. Yellow, yellow. This is why I think it kind of sucks that the Pokemon for this event are tiny. Because at least with big Pokemon, I don't have to check so closely. This one I have to be like your dentist. I have to be all up in your face. Maybe just start their own things, give stuff away 2 times a week for 12 streams. Ah, Max Bailey. Have you ever tried running for president? Did you guys hear Max Bailey's brilliant idea? I feel like you could solve world hunger. Yeah, it's actually true. I could just do 12 streams in a row. Oh, congrats, Active. You guys, Active got a shiny Goofant. I don't know what a shiny Goofant looks like, but congrats. Thank you for the like. The shinies have not been my fave. I think I only liked Cubchoo. And then Snorunt, because Snorunt's so blue. I think it's cool that he's so blue. But, Frigibax, I don't know, I have to check his other evolutions, but I wasn't a fan of Frigibax, because the only thing different about him is his whiskers. And I'm not a fan of that, because it's horrible for me to shiny hunt. Okay, we're gonna reset this batch. I don't see any blue fins, so we're resetting the batch. Let me fall down ice. Okay. This guy's still here. He hooked off and I ran into just now. I am not sure what's a shiny Goofant Snom is so cute. I liked Pepper Dude, forgot name of. Capsakid. Yeah, Capsakid is one of those shinies that's really good. Because everything was different. You could tell it was a shiny. I love when they put effort into shinies, you know. Nintendo. I don't think they're listening to me. But I love the effort. Which is why I'm really trying to get that shiny Fuecoco. Because shiny Fuecoco is pink. And I want pink. And it's not like a weird pink. It actually matches Fuecoco. I'm not gonna evolve him at all. I'm just gonna keep my shiny Fuecoco a Fuecoco. Okay, these guys are not shiny. We're gonna fall down. I think let's try going further down. Maybe I'm not going far enough to reset it. You like green? It's just a bright. That one, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, Snom is light green. I thought it was purple. Okay, thank you for letting me know, because I was gonna look for a purple Snom. It'd be funny if I saw a light green Snom. And I ignored it. Thank you for the clarification. Hi, Mr. Blubs. Welcome back. I got shiny, I think, Latios instead of Latias. Because there was that event where you got to go to an island, and I found out you can soft reset that island encounter. So I soft reset it and I got a shiny Latios. It's in my shiny collection video if you guys want to see it. Just random plug-in. The Pokédeps are so bad, Loki. They're like having such a backbone for games. I think this is just a game theory, okay? By the way, I miss Matt Pat. I liked the way he did the videos, but it's the team. I think the team he has is still really good, right? I don't know, I haven't watched game theory in years. But I have a game theory that, and this happens, I feel like this happened to every AAA company. They've been so successful for so long that their fan base has become so loyal, aka me. I'm guilty. They don't even have to try anymore, and they know it. Because I feel like, I don't know, I'm just really sad the new generation they'll never experience the old gen games. Like, you guys remember how every Christmas, because I feel like Pokemon games came out every holiday season, people were actually hyped. I remember because it was the only Christmas present I did not want to wrap up, and I would open it right away. Now it's just like, if it's good, I wait and see until it's good. Like the next Pokemon game, I'm not even getting it on release. I'm gonna wait. But I remember as long as it said Pokemon, I knew it was gonna be a good game. And that was like years ago. It made me sad. Because I'm like, of course the new generation, they're not gonna know unless they have an older sibling or a parent who has the old consoles, or they figure out how to use emulators. They won't experience the hype of the old gen, or not even just the full experience of like a new Pokemon game releasing. It was like, it was an experience by itself, not just playing the game, but waiting, seeing the trailers, and they didn't even spoil anything. Sometimes, like, you had to wait for the game release to figure out what the starters were. Do you guys remember that? They didn't show the starters. I don't think they did. Until, like, the very, very last minute. But I don't think that one's Nintendo's fault anymore because of leakers. I think they show it early on purpose now because there's too many Pokemon leaks. So they're trying to get ahead of the leakers, so that's kind of our fault. Is this a shiny? No, it's regular. I think it's just the sun. I'm like paranoid now. Yeah, map hat. A game theory. I'm excited for P5 tomorrow. I hope you are. Since I'm making, like I said, one videos is taking a lot longer than usual. So I really hope you guys enjoy it and you're excited for it. What if that's my plan all along? Starve you guys of content. No, I'm not. I'm really trying my best. But yeah, that was just my random rant of I think I've gotten to that age where I'm like pounding my, like shaking my fist, pounding my fist, shaking my fist in the air. Yeah. 100 hours and 30 minutes. No. An hour and 30. I agree with you, but I also think we're bad as like challenges select. Oh, no. Game design wise, yes, the games weren't great. They definitely improved, like, HMs and TMs. I hated it. I'm literally playing Black and White 2 right now on my channel, and I forgot how much I did not like using HMs just to get to the other side of a map. Because I don't like when my Pokemon has to learn a move, and then I have to keep that Pokemon, or else I can't get to the place I need to go next. Like Miraidon and Groudon, being able to do everything, such a quality of life change. I'm not, yeah. But I feel like it's just the passage of time. It is like Gen 1 and Gen 2 for a reason. It was the blueprint, and sometimes the blueprint isn't the best. You improve on it. Someone get me a game development or whatever contract. Thank you, Falling Heights. That's so nice. Hi, boing, oing, 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 oing. Brilliant Dimensional. Yeah. Because, like, I feel like HMs were more of a nuisance than some cool mechanic. Because then you're like, oh, I have to go get my Bidoof out of the PC so I can cross the bridge or cross to the other island. I don't know. I remember it, and I was like, I would have to choose which Pokemon on my team to bench. Oh, he's right here. Yay, you guys, shiny. We got a shiny. Yay. And I'm a new one. My first game was like that. Going wild, spectac games because you girls can't do that. Your brother's mean. Your brother's mean. Why he'd do that? Do you guys have a huge age gap, Ash? And he hated Pokemon. I've gone back and played old Pokemon. That's so funny. I've never met a boy that hated Pokemon growing up. That's all they talked about besides Yu-Gi-Oh! Or maybe it's just because of the school I went to. Maybe my school just really liked Pokemon, but all the boys in my school liked Pokemon. Okay, we have to maneuver. There we go. Yay. Shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I'm so sorry, TikTok, you can't see the shiny. It's off screen. But it's a shiny Frigibax. Thank you, Cat, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. You can swing some kid I can play on the game once because the name boy in it. It's funny. Your brother's like, your brother gaslit you. Oh, wait. 3 years. Oh, that's not a big. That's not a big. Oops. Imagine if I ran away. Where's the Pokeball? That's not too big. Me and my sister are 3 years apart. I'm the total opposite of your brother. The moment I found out the joys of gaming, I made everybody in my family play with me. Because I didn't want to play with randoms. Sorry guys, I keep forgetting which one's A on my controller. I don't have a generic controller, I have an 8-bit dough, so it's a little bit inverted. I just don't like your brother didn't let you play because you're a girl. Because I feel that triggered me. I had the same problem. I had cousins who didn't let me play their Mortal Kombat. Because I was a girl. So then my mom bought me a PlayStation 1, and then I got to play. And then my other cousin, who's older, like in her 20s, she got a Nintendo Game Boy. She had Tetris. She gave it to me. I didn't really like Tetris, so I asked my mom to get me Pokemon Yellow. And that's how I got into Pokemon. But yeah. My mom and my cousin were allies. They said you can't play because you're a girl. Don't worry, we'll buy you your own. So my first console was the PlayStation 1. And my first handheld was the Nintendo. The original, not the Game Boy. But my Game Boy was blue. I got the Game Boy Blue. Because that's a boy color. I don't know, I did everything out of spite growing up. Thank you, Tony. It's a pic from Etsy. I got it from Etsy. And then she didn't know I am still bad at fighting games. Just because I'm spiteful doesn't mean I got good. You know, that saying get good. I didn't get good. I just got more angry. Which is why I feel like I get really tilted. Like really badly in oh yeah, wait, we got our shiny, so we should move on to our Cubchoo. Oops. Oh yeah, no, you have to move this. And I feel like, yeah, we'll just keep rotating today. Yes, Goose. I didn't know it was women's rights before. I just didn't like it that they told me what I couldn't and couldn't do. I didn't even know what a woman was. I'm kidding, no, I did. But yeah, it was really hard. I had to play a lot of games solo growing up because I was the oldest. So I never, ever talked online on mic. And I always used the most generic. Actually, no. If you've ever played against someone named Juno X, that's me. That was like my alias online for like a long time. So, Yuffie or Juno. Where is... Hi, Kilo. Welcome to stream. What was your first... He's better now, my Fortnite. No, that's fine. It's probably just his age. Like, it was a different era back then. Guess it's true. Video games were advertised for boys back then. And then they had the resurgence of cozy games. And Sims. And then they were like, there are girl gamers too. I don't know where we should go. What's a good place to hunt Cubchoo? Trying to think. I'm basing it off the terrain. I don't know if I want a grassy area because I don't know if the Cubchoos are taller than the grass. What if they're shorter than the grass? That'd be terrible. We could try here. Let's try here. Classroom. Oops, I keep exiting. It's my bad. Fly here, we'll check it out and see if it's good. Thank you, I'm not Wisdom. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I was just lucky enough that I was born first, so Xavier, Ariel, JL, and Dee all had to listen to me, and they had to play the video games I liked. And I made them play the video games I liked. It was kind of mean of me though, because I think I forced them like 75% of the time. They didn't like the games I was playing. I was playing like MMOs, shooters, horror games. I was really into horror, but I couldn't play by myself. And I didn't want to play with randoms. It was very antisocial, even online. I remember the only time I ever was social was in MMOs, because in order to do dungeons, you needed to play with other people. Or else you would have to over-level yourself, and then you can solo. But yeah. that was the only time I was ever social. Am I going the right way? Is this the right way? Hopefully. Tip, tip, tip. Hi, Monsolve. Welcome. I grew up with my brother when I was our older boys, so we played a lot of the girls' house friends with these things because I like them. Aw. Ash, no. Wait, your childhood's like those ones I see on movies. I never really experienced that much. Well, I did, like, you just heard my story. I did a little bit, but not to that extent. I'm so sorry. You had to experience that. I would have fought people. Is it up top? What's that? Oh. I don't want to fight that. I had such a bad experience. In Black and White 2, I tried to catch a Metang, and I didn't know it had a legendary catch rate. So it's like basically almost 0% unless you use a Master Ball or something. And I could not catch it, and it wiped out my whole team almost. Oh, okay, this isn't too bad. Let's see if they spawn. We can stay here, yeah. Playing most. It's never been social. My first MMO was Eden Eternal. I don't even think that's a game anymore. On college. Okay. I was lucky enough that the friends I made in elementary loved gaming as much as I did. Albeit their gaming was the girly games like Nintendo, Animal Crossing, Tamagotchi, but it's still games, so we would bring our Nintendo DS's, the silver ones, the OG ones, on Fridays because our teacher was cool and would let us play video games like an hour before the end of school. And we would visit each other's islands, or we would share, Nintendogs. In order to unlock some of the dog breeds, you had to visit each other. So that's what we did on Fridays. And then she was actually my friend. She was actually the first person who taught me how to play PC. Because she was the first one in our friend group to get a PC. Because she had an older brother. Her older brother, I remember, he was like the definition of a teenage boy. He would wear his Naruto headband, run around, and just annoy us. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad my brother's age gap is a lot bigger and he doesn't bother me. Because he was so annoying. But yeah, his brother let her play, and then she let me make a Club Penguin account, and it was my first time ever touching a PC. And I remember it changed my life. And I didn't get a PC until I was 12, so it was like 5 years later. But yeah, I'll never forget her. She was so nice. She was like, you want to see something cool? And I was like, what? You want to see my igloo? And I had no idea what she was talking about. And then she showed me her igloo, and then her puffle, and then she showed me her penguin dance. And then she let me make an account, and I was like, you're so cool. I had one girl list, but they transitioned. It's okay. At least they accepted you for who you are. A gamer. Don't be afraid. Be who you are. Remember when gamer was like used as a derogatory term? I used to hide that I was a gamer because I didn't want to be judged. Like, oh my god, you watch anime and you game. It's like, no, I swear. I socialize. I know how to socialize. Metang is a rowdy beezy. I want to see my glue sounds like they have some couch cushions. I honestly don't remember what their igloo looked like, but I just thought it was like the weirdest sentence. She didn't even say, do you know what Club Penguin is? She said, do you want to see my igloo? and she brought me to her brother's room because that's where the PC is, and I was so confused. Honestly, I should have been afraid, but I was more confused. I feel like I could have been kidnapped as a kid. Do you want to see my igloo? Takes me to a random place in the house. I had a girl best friend growing up. Wow, Kilo must be nice. I'm kidding. I too had a girl best friend growing up. I had a bunch, actually. What are you bragging about? Again, I'm only being mean to Kilo because he's my friend, okay? I'm not randomly bullying my chatters. I don't do that. We don't game because we do the exile by making them like our... Yes, exactly, Mr. Blubs. I never understood the point of gatekeeping. Because as you guys can tell, I like talking about my interests a lot. If I don't yap about something, I'm hyperfixated. I might explode. So like... This is why I like chatting a lot. And these streams, because I get to go yap, 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 yap. Did you guys know what I watched today? Yap, 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 yap. There's this new food I just tried. It was so good. Yap, 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 yap. So people who gatekeep to me are very, very weird. I don't understand their mindset. Oh, but there's different types of gatekeeping. If you're gatekeeping something to protect it, like, you know, some places, like tourist spots, when they become too popular, they get trashed, or it becomes unsafe, then I get gatekeeping. It happens a lot in Hawaii, Japan. Like, you know, the popular places to go on vacation. I understand that, but like other things like your interest, that's just weird. How are you gonna make friends? You know, people with similar interests are your friends. That's how you make friends. Now that I'm thinking, I understand it. I was being a gamer that was a different time years ago. Yup. So I didn't tell anybody. The only people I told was the seniors and juniors when I was like a freshman and sophomore, because I knew once they graduated I didn't have to interact with them anymore. The only one I couldn't tell was my own peers, because, or people below me, because they're gonna see me until I graduate, and I could not have that. Hi, Random Moose. Good evening. Good evening. Glad you can make it. Ow, that was my knee. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. Also, I'm gonna switch a little bit to soft-spoken because we're actually talking a lot today. Or maybe it's just me, but the whispering is getting me winded. Sorry, guys. My lungs aren't what they used to be. I also think with the popularity of streaming and like social media in general, anime and gaming became more accepted because it was like the main thing people were streaming during COVID. Anime and gaming, you know. Because I think they had like watch parties, right? People were like just hanging out on Discord, watching stuff. The majority of the time it was like anime. Or like playing video games. Yeah. It's like the easiest way to do something with a group of friends is just watch stuff or play. It's a lot of party games. I got stuck. You guys, the Cupchew is not... It's not... I like soft-spoken butter. Thank you. I just don't know if my soft-spoken is good. Mine depends on the ASM artist, because there are some ASM artists where they get really loud and it doesn't even sound soft-spoken anymore. It just sounds like they're talking in a quiet room, and I can't sleep to it. Like, it's still nice to watch, especially if the role play is good, but like I'm not gonna sleep to that. I'm invested. I want to know what happens next. You know? Waiting for the Cupchew to spawn. I think everything is bounced, which isn't a bad thing. just means that you can find new interests quicker. I don't think being mainstream is bad either, because it just means more people can find it. Like, I'm so glad ASMR didn't stay niche, or else I would have never found all the ASMR artists I watch now, you know? I was like, I'm always finding some new trigger or new ASMR artist. It's so nice. The one I'm really into right now is the Semid, Semide ASMR, Semid or Semide. She does like a lot of scalp massage, healing ASMR, where she does like things to like soothe the person, like IRL too, like she's doing it on a real person, and it's just been so soothing to watch, and I just fall asleep so fast. And the way she talks is so nice. There are some people who are just naturally have ASMR voices. I, for one, do not have that. Because I promise you, the moment I use my regular talking voice, you guys will be awoke, no longer sleeping. Vocabulary. Because I am a naturally loud person. I think that's the downside of being someone who likes to talk a lot. I sometimes forget what a whisper voice is, or a talk, like a soft indoor voice. I can get really loud sometimes, especially when I get really excited. Okay, I'm gonna stay here and let the Cubchoo spawn, because sometimes the shiny will spawn late. Hi Kenya Stan, thank you for the follow. This is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The one I'm playing right now is Violet, and we're currently just shiny hunting. But yeah, it's a Pokemon game. Hello Arias, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow, Arias. Oh, I mean, you guys can get a taste of my voice. It's in my other channel. My regular stream channel. Wait till October. I'm so excited, you guys. It's practically Halloween. I love Halloween. I love cosplaying. I don't know. I have my cosplay from like a couple years back. Should I post it? I could just like cover my face. But then my face makeup was so good. Sometimes I talked about it in my special my YouTube birthday, but I didn't do a face reveal this year because I don't feel comfortable yet. But sometimes I'm just like, but I want to cosplay. Do you guys know how fun it would be to cosplay on stream? I feel like it'd be so much fun. Like, depending on the game we're playing, I could be like for Stardew Valley, I'm literally just wearing overalls and a farmer's hat. How do farmers talk? Howdy. No, that's southern. Hello. But yeah, it would be so much fun. I get really jealous of other streamers who do it. I'm like, dang it. If only I wasn't so shy. If only I had confidence. It would be so much fun to do ASMR in a cosplay while playing games. Because I was really proud of the makeup I did for, because my cousin, well, we were if you guys have ever seen Naruto, we cosplayed as, what is it called? The Akatsuki, because that's really easy to do for a group cosplay. I really want to do Sailor Moon and the Sailor Scouts, but nobody. I want to be Tuxedo Mask, because I don't think, I love Jupiter. Jupiter is my favorite Sailor Scout, but I can't pull her off, and I'd be so disappointed in myself if I did Jupiter, and I didn't give her justice. And then I think Tuxedo Mask would be fun. It would be so funny. Hi, Strawberry Techno, welcome to stream. Glad you could make it. Enjoy your stay, hello. Sailor Moon, the Sailor Scouts would be such a fun group costume. But we did Akatsuki because it's easy. But I didn't want to like do a mediocre job and just wear the jacket and call it a cosplay. So I did some makeup and I tried to make Akatsuki makeup. If you've seen Akatsuki, I took some inspiration from different members. But I don't know how to show that to you guys without doing a face reveal. But I really want to show you guys the cosplay, because I didn't get to show you guys it. Because, I don't know. I was really proud of it. Ow. Sorry. I was stretching. Oh yeah, don't forget to stretch. It's been like an hour. Please stretch. Drink water. Walk around. Move around. A regular voice, and I was surprised the first time when I watched your peak. Yeah. I do not have a very soothing, natural voice. That's why when I first started ASMR, I was very, very iffy about it. I honestly did it for fun. I don't know if I'll ever post it here, but my very first ASMR video was a Fortnite video because I was really into Fortnite. It was back in, I think, all the way in season 1, because I thought I was one of those people who were playing because I thought it was going to be the zombie mode, right? The original PvE mode. And then I got into the Battle Royale. I was like closed beta. I got into the closed beta. And then I got addicted, and so I started playing by myself. And it was also around the time I was like, I should try to make an ASMR channel. Hi, State Body. It's been a while. Welcome, welcome. It's 7 a.m. Good morning, good morning. I hope my ASMR can re-energize you, regenerate. I was trying to say regenerate and energize at the same time. But you know, re-energize you. We're trying to get this cup chew and we're not doing too good. But who said shiny hunting was easy, right? Shiny hunters love to suffer. And I am one of them. It's also snowing, so it's kind of distracting me. It's making me zone out. I can't believe I paid money for Fortnite before it became free. Hi, Benny. I'm good, thank you. I'm feeling better. I was really tired before, but chatting with you guys really wakes me up. Also, I have to focus because it's shiny hunting. I also think, what? I think I got distracted. What were we talking about? No. This is still the Switch 1 State Body. I don't think I'm still getting the Switch 2. It's funny though, because, my friend Leo, he got a Switch 2, and you guys remember how hard it was to get a Switch 2? He was asking me if I wanted one, because he was like, well, I could get 2 right now. And I was like, no thank you. I realized I should ask somebody else if they wanted it. But it's okay. They probably got it by now, right? I'm pretty sure Switch 2 is restocked and available again. Or for pre-order, right? Like it's not... I don't think it should be hard to get anymore. Because now I'm like, I feel bad. Can't believe I haven't heard regenerize before. That's a good stoner word. I think I made that up. Yeah, it won't be like the PS5 issue. Yeah, the PS5 was bad. Yeah, regenerize. Thank you, Strawberry, so it is a real word. Thank you, thank you. Cosplay to match your game sounds like or in a pig costume. That would be cute. A pig costume. There's difference between Switch 1 and Switch 2 when it's not playing it yourself. Yeah, but the price is also very noticeable. I think for that price, I would still rather get the Steam Deck. Because I have like almost 90 games on Steam. Whereas if I get the Switch 2, right, I only play Scarlet Violet. And I don't know if I'm gonna get the new game, so that would just be 2 games. I don't think it'd be worth the Switch. I think I think the only thing that would get me to Switch is if they have a really cute exclusive or a game exclusive that I really want to play. Because I heard the upcoming games right now, they're still gonna make it for Switch 1, so if I want it, I could still just play on Switch 1. Because my thing is, it still works. It's ugly, but it still works. I didn't complain. Well, I did complain, but I'm not gonna complain at the price point. It's too expensive. It's a lot more, it's only just a lot less than Search. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, just to play Pokemon, I think I'll wait until there's more games for it, or until I get a Switch that's not just black, because that's another thing I didn't like about the Switch too. It was just black. I liked the red and blue Switch icons. Because I know I got the black ones, but it was cheaper than the blue and red ones, that's why I got it. And then I just customized it. But this one, you don't even have the option of a black or a red and blue. It's literally just the black. So I'm gonna wait till they have, like, more options. Because knowing Nintendo, they're gonna crank new consoles like crazy. Well, like, oh, here's the Breath of the Wild edition. Here's the new Animal Crossing edition. Splatoon 5 edition. You guys know there's a new Pokemon game. There's gonna be the Scarlet Violet edition. And I'm like, I'd rather just wait for a special edition. Because then at that price point, I think it'll just be worth it. Because it's an exclusive. The price point will be worth it. Because I think the Nintendo Switch I really wanted was the Animal Crossing one. But I didn't want another Switch. You know? Hi, Sadie Cat. I love Pokemon ASMR, okay? Thank you for the like, Sadie Cat. Okay. Yeah, a special Pokemon Switch. That would be nice. I think they had one for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, right? Yup, watch any sport. I don't watch sports. I think the closest I got to watching sports was anime. I was really into Prince of Tennis and Inazuma 11, which are both exaggerations of soccer and tennis. Like Prince of Tennis, watching it made me join tennis in high school. It did not feel like the anime. I'm not an athletic person. And then the closest I watched to actually being hyped watching a sport was when Seattle Seahawks 2016, or yeah, I think, or no, 2014, 2012, when they won their first Super Bowl, because everybody in our city was hyping it up, and I got to go home early from school. So like, yeah, sports. Because they're like, oh, who's gonna go home and watch the Seattle game or the Seattle Seahawks game? And of course, if everyone raised their hands, so then we got to go home early so we could watch the game. It was so funny. Yeah, see, there was the Pikachu Go and Eevee one. I really wanted the Animal Crossing one, but I'm like, I'm not gonna use 2 Switches, so I have to wait. So I don't want to make the same mistake with the Switch 2 and get the basic one. And I'm gonna wait for the OLED one. I feel like they're also gonna release Switch 2 Max. Because they had the Switch 1, and then the Switch OLED, and then they had the new and improved Switch controllers, where it gets the drift, but then there was still drift. So I'm like, I will just wait and see. Wait, and I don't want human error. watching it because it's still Pokemon. But I watch other people stream it sometimes. But I've been watching it here and there. Will we get the Sonic Racing Cross World game? No. I think I might. I don't know what that is actually. I just thought about it. I don't know what that is. What is the Sonic's Cross World game? Also, thank you French Flamingo for sharing the live. The realization of real life being like an anime. Yep, it was. It was totally. Every time I've joined a sport, it's because I thought it would feel like the anime I watched. Inazuma 11, I tried to join soccer in my freshman year of high school. And then only 2 other girls wanted to join with me. And you can't play soccer with 3 girls, so it got disbanded. So then I have to wait for spring to join tennis. And that's how I got into tennis. And I did not feel cool playing tennis. I felt sweaty, hot, and tired, and in pain. And I was always struggling. Maybe this isn't a good spot for Cubchoo. Do you guys think Cubchoo will spawn here at some point? Should we change our location? Do you think this is a good spot for Cubchoo? I can't believe Marcos also had him picked it when it's. I like football, but other sports I don't love that. Such only I'm playing black either, but I think I'll just get something to make it look cuter. There are companies, like third-party companies that have custom skins, as they're called, where they're like stickers that can cover the original Switch. Because that's what I did with my first Switch. Because again, I got it in the basic black because it was cheaper than the red and blue one. And then you can just get a skin, and the skins come in different colors and or designs. But I got just plain white because I decorated it with stickers, like you said. So there's also that option. I think they also sell it on Etsy, but Etsy's a little bit iffy sometimes with physical stuff. I only like getting digital stuff from Etsy. Like the VTuber I'm using right now, it's from Etsy. But you should do picnic resets so much faster. I forget to do it though. Like the button, I forget that I'm in a picnic. I do this one because like when I'm just talking, I can space out and just walk around and reset. If I do picnic, I notice that I end up just staying in the picnic because I'm yapping and I forgot to get out. So it's like I zone out a lot. But I do picnic when I'm off stream because then I'm just doing this. I'm not doing anything else. But this one is like, it's easy because then I can look at chat, talk, interact with you guys, you know, because I'm just moving my cursor. I don't have to actively like switch. But yeah, thanks. My original DS had like a plastic Pikachu cover that clamped onto the top section. Ooh, that sounds cute. I can't get out because of the deerling. Sonic Racing Crosswords. It's still the same game is hilarious. Oh, that's why it's called Cross Worlds. It's different games. How did they get, like, permission to use all those people, though? Aren't they from different, what are they called? It's like why Marvel can't use DC characters and DC can't use Marvel characters. It's like copyright or something, right? I've trademark. There's a word for that. When deers attack. Okay, maybe we'll just switch locations. Yep. Maybe it's not a good location. Because what if Cubchoo's spawning somewhere else too? That's why we can't see the shiny. Obama Snow, right? That's Obama Snow. It looks like Obama Snow. Okay, Kilos, let's change location. Okay. SpongeBob and Sonic Racing. He's there too. Yeah, that's so random. Let me scratch my eye and then we'll switch. My eye itchy now. Thank you and Sugar about Sega Steve was also spending. They also got special dragons. Oh. Oh, wait. Persona 5, right? I thought of Joker, Batman. I was so confused. I was like, when was Joker a part of Sega? Did they like exchange him or something? Okay, we'll switch location. This one's in a cliff. I don't want to do that because if he's in a cliff, he can spawn outside and we won't know. Let's try this one. Savannah Rest Area 1. Okay, I spaced out. I was looking at chat. Let's see. Where is we go? Right here. Cupju. Did I make it? Oh god, that's grassy plains. See, they're so much shorter than the grass. Look at Toros. Do you guys say Toros or Toros? I say them both ways. I've noticed when editing videos, I've said them both ways. Venonat. This is what they thought the evolution was gonna be for Butterfree. Like I think it would go Caterpie, Venonat, then Butterfree, right? That's how it was supposed to go. Because it really does look like it was supposed to turn into Butterfree. No. Maybe. Yes. I don't know. Her shiny Cupju. Click noises. Why click? Psst, psst, psst. Maybe it's like a cat. Piss, piss, piss. Oh, I don't own a cat, so I actually don't know how to say it. Piss, 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 piss. It's like I'm telling you guys. Oh. No way, they spawn in the bush. What if the shiny spawns in the bush? I didn't even see him, I ran into him. Oh no. That would be bad for me. Oh, look, they lined up for me. Perfect. Let me see you guys. All blue. Okay, moving on. Nope, nope. 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 Yeah, that's the thing we were talking about last stream. Because in Sword and Shield, and especially in Arceus, Legends of Arceus, that was my favorite way to hunt. In Legends of Arceus, you can hear the shiny from like a pretty far away. So like as long as you could hear the shiny, you can find it. But here it's literally like you have to look. But the event is too hard. Like the event shinies are too. Like they increase the shiny. Oh my god, Tauros tackled me. Should I just get rid of him? Run. Okay. I can't run. What the heck? My poor Bumpy. She wasn't even doing anything. Now you forced me to use my ace. My trump card. Oh my gosh, Skeleturge scares me. Oh yeah, I forgot about the knocking thingy. Whoop. It's okay. Because again, I can't really fully pay attention. Like right now, I'm just cattle herding them. It's like I'm herding them. Like cattle. Or sheep. Okay. I think that's why not they respawned. Was that a Rhyhorn? I used to think Rhyhorn and Rhydon were so cool. And then I think I like Aaron, Laren, and Aggron more now. In terms of like bulky Pokemon, big bulky. What's your favorite big bulky Pokemon? Nothing over here. strongest one though is definitely Duraludon, the building Pokemon. When I first saw that Pokemon and its Gigantamax version, I was like, they really made a building a Pokemon. But then I shouldn't be shocked because they have a car Pokemon too now. But then again, Gen 1 kind of prepped us for that because like Electrode and what's his name? The first evolution of Electrode. I always forget his name because Electrode is the one I think of. But those two are literally Pokemon of Pokeballs. I wonder who like designed it, presented it, and then approved it. What about a Pokemon that is also Pokeball? And then they added it to the original 150. Snorlax or Tyranitar? Oh, Snorlax is a good one. It's an OG one. And Tyranitar is like Godzilla. It gives Godzilla vibes. Why are you spawn in the bush? You make me second guess if you're shiny or not. And have to check all the bushes. Shiny Hunter 1 shinies. It's not going as planned. Big boy Blastoise. Oh, nice. Big boy Blastoise. We got a shiny Cubchoo. Yay. Shiny Cubchoo. We got shiny Chupachoo, guys. Let's catch it. Okay, now we can reset. We got one of each again. Now we reset to Frigibax. Or was it Snorunt? Oops. Oops. I'm lost. Use this item. Yay. Our shiny box is almost full now. Billiam Nye, thank you. Billiam Nye. Are you still the science guy? Thank you for the likes. No. I wish they made the snot pink. Like a different color. Wait, what do you mean? Like, just using the wheels? What, isn't it like their legs? That time wasn't a sneeze. That time was a burp. Because I've been drinking. Okay, let's see how many shinies we got of each. We got 3. Oh, we got 3 of each. Nice. Yeah, hold on, let me organize it. Can move him down here. We can put Frigibax over here. And then this Frigibax here. And then we can put Capuchoos up here. Okay. There we go. Now we got Wuqian and Sandrew. Then I guess we can rename this shiny too. Because we're definitely gonna end up getting shinies. More shinies. Because we're manifesting more shinies. Is there a shape we can do? Can we do a heart? Yeah. Let's do a heart. Shiny. Okay. Okay, we're going back to Snow. Oh. Double shiny. Thank you, Skipfluff, for the follow. Thank you, guys. We didn't even have to try. What the heck? You got another shiny. You manifested it. Yeah, what the heck? That's what I'm saying, like, the shiny odds in this event, guys, It's the best way to get your first shiny. I'm telling you. The odds are so good. Like, I'm not doing the picnic. I'm not doing like the knockout technique, which is true, it does increase every time you knock 60 Pokemon, but like I'm literally just going in and out, in and out. It's still RNG though, because I had more luck last time with the grass types, but oh, that was a crit. If you guys ever see the Pokeball double shake like that, it means it's a guaranteed catch. I learned that from you guys though, someone told me that in a video, because I was confused. But we got another Cubchoo. Yay! Is there more? Is the one in the bush shiny? Not me harassing the ones in the bush. Okay, thank you. We're gonna move into the box. In and out like a burger. Oh, I love. Actually, I don't love, but I like. I'm not a fan of burgers. It's not my favorite fast food, but I am a fan of the In-N-Out burger. I see why they're popular. My favorite burger has to be from this one place here where I'm at. I don't know if it's a franchise or if it's just a local joint, but it's called Express Burgers, and they have a buffalo burger, which they serve with buffalo meat. Now, is it authentic buffalo meat? I'm not sure, but it tastes good, and it's smoky. I like the taste of the smoky meat. But that's my favorite burger. It's from Express Burger. I think the Snora we got was from over here, so we're gonna go over here. But yeah, it was so good, the buffalo burger, and the main reason me and my sister tried it at all was because, yeah, I like pork. I like a lot of meat. I'm not a very picky eater. I was raised not to be picky, but I'm kind of grateful because now I can eat almost anything. Almost anything. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys know I'm almost turning 30. I know, old. I think my taste buds matured again because I can eat wasabi. I used to not. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm a pig. It is cannibalism. I like pork. I broke character. Aloha, Yonko. Happy Friday. Oh yeah, happy Friday, guys. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. I know I am. I got a lot of shinies already. Don't worry. The more I catch, the more I can give. Cause then some of these will go to you guys. We're planning it. We're planning it though. Right, Max Bailey. Hi, Gigi Jolly T. Welcome to stream. And yes, shinies. Shinies. We're doing Snow Run right now. Yeah, the Monster Hunter thing was like, I don't stream Monster Hunter often. I kinda just stream variety. I'm a variety streamer. Mainly cozy games though, cause it's ASMR. But yeah, I don't stream. One of the main reasons why I don't stream Monster Hunter too much is I don't think my PC can handle it. It has the most tech issues in terms of the games I can stream, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, stop. What can I say? I don't attract the ladies, but I attract the shinies. Am I right, fellas? Sorry guys, I've been watching this girl named Ashby on TikTok and she's a character. She's weird. And I've been like stimming her things, but oh my gosh, this angle. There you go. I'm so sorry. You're violating Skeleturge there. How'd it go last night? Oh, the stream was pretty okay. I had to stop streaming on Twitch for the whole stream to work, but it worked out. But yeah, it's like, cause like right now, I'm multi-streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, so like, I can't do that with Monster Hunter. Also, it's lagging a bit. Yeah, shiny, yay. We got a shiny. Seeing a pig say, yeah, I like pork cracks me up. Sorry. We should manifest my sleeping schedule, guys. I need to sleep better. Oh. A rock ruff from out of nowhere. Dude. Sorry, little girl. Almost said little boy, but it's a girl. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. I hope they fix that. I think it's with every update. Every time I update Monster Hunter, my stream suffers. Because the very first time Monster Hunter came out, or the very first time I streamed Monster Hunter, I was able to stream just fine. But then after a couple updates, yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. And I was just like super laggy. Unless I only stream to YouTube, so yeah. And I have a couple of viewers and a few viewers that, I don't know about a lot, but like a few viewers who like Twitch. And I have some viewers from Twitch. So I don't like to exclude them. Okay, I think that's it for the shinies. I thought we could get a double, just like we did with, the Cubchoo, but it looks like we can't, so. We're gonna switch over. Do you guys want to do Tera Raids today? Because I'm kind of in like the zone right now, but I will let you guys choose if does anybody want to do a Tera Raid? Do you guys want to do Tera Raids? I will let you guys simmer on that. Let you sit on that, let you debate. Okay, I think the next one we did was Frigibacks, right? We got one Frigibacks. Should we try a different area for Frigibacks? Or should we keep... This place was pretty good. Or no, we got the shiny from up here. Yeah, we got the shiny from up here. So let's go up here. Oh, so basically the Tera Raid. Simmer, thank you, GG Jolly T, for the follow. Thank you. Basically the Tera Raid, you fight the vent Pokemon, and the vent Pokemon right now is, I think, Chien-Pao. It's a shiny ice type, and if we reach 1,000,000 battles won, like cumulatively, like everybody beats this Pokemon 1,000,000 times, you can get it as a mystery gift. That's how we got. Let me show you. That's how we got this guy from last week. We got Chien. We got Chien from the Tera Raid. It was so crazy, cause like they confirmed it was like 3,000,000. We beat this guy like 3,000,000 times, and the goal was only 1,000,000. So we went above and beyond, cause I don't think they tell you if you beat it or not, or if you reach the goal. It's just like once the 2 weeks are up, you get it or you don't get it. But we got it, so it's just like wow, 3,000,000 times, and it's just like one dude beating him 1,000,000 times all by himself. Oh, so we won this one already. Also, hello, Joshua for Jelly. Thank you for the like and for the follow. Thank you. My favorite Pokemon. Sorry. My favorite Pokemon is the Torchic line. I love Torchic, Combuskin, and Blaziken. And I think it's biased because my favorite region is Hoenn, and I love Pokemon Emerald. It's my favorite of the old gen. I think it has not been beaten yet by any of the new gen. I think a close second might be Soul Silver, but tied for first is like Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Emerald, just because Pokemon Yellow is just very nostalgic for me. It's not the best Pokemon game, it's nostalgia, and I just love Pikachu. The Pikachu in that game was so cute. I remember sometimes just turning on my Nintendo, and just talking to Pikachu, because I really wanted a pet, so I pretended that Pikachu was my pet, like a Tamagotchi, and I would check on him every day, when he was sad, I was sad. But yeah. I know. LeChonk. They made LeChonk just for me. And I said no. I like Torchic. I think Turtwig for me. Oh, Turtwig's cute. I like Torterra a lot. Torterra is one of those Pokemon designs that's really well thought of. A turtle with a terrarium on its back. It reminds me of the lion turtles from Avatar, where it just has a little island on the back of its shell. You know, it's very cool. You can always tell what gen someone starts Pokemon. Wait, how could you tell my gen? What gen does it sound like I play? Like, you can tell. I only can tell by their age. Unlike anyone younger than 20. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you did not play the same Pokemon games I played growing up. Like, I know that for a fact. Anyone younger than 20. I was waiting for the new legendary to drop before I got on. Keep on shining. Hunting, keep it up. I mean, it's up to you guys. We could do the Tera Raid real quick. Tera freaking rocks, yeah. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit on my chair. Sorry if you can hear that. I started Gen 1, but trying to spot for me. Yeah, I started Gen 1. I was actually Stinky. Theo, hello. Follow the live. Thank you for the follow and for the like. Thank you. I started with Red and Blue. Red on Game Boy Color was my first, but Arceus is my favorite. I never played Red and Blue, guys. I just assumed it was the same as Yellow, and I played Yellow. I started with Yellow, so I didn't play Red and Blue. I didn't play Gold and Silver either. Where is it? No, it's not Gold and Silver. Was it Gold and Silver? I can't remember. Or Crystal. I didn't play Crystal. I didn't play Fire Red. I didn't play Leaf Green. I didn't play a lot of the old gen. Because again, it was my parents' money I was getting Pokemon games with. And they're like, you already have Pokemon. It's Pokemon Yellow, by the way. So they didn't buy me one until Emerald. So Emerald was my second Pokemon game. And I had to earn that. And that's why it's one of my favorite. Because I was tired of my parents not getting me Pokemon games. So I earned my second one. I played Silver. Yellow's the color. Okay. I just chose Yellow because it had Pikachu on it. Yeah, I know. The mascot. But it looked so cute. I love Pikachu. He's the mascot for the reason. Also, I love original Pikachu, the chunky one. I'm so sad they made him slim. They made him skinnier, but I love Chunky Chew. Chungus Chew. Pika Chungus. Red and Blue, Yellow is the best version. Okay. I'm glad I played the best version, and maybe that's why I liked it so much. They fat shamed Pikachu, yeah they did. Started with Blue on my dad's brick Game Boy. I missed the brick. I still have my brick Game Boy, guys. But I was so young, I did not take care of it. Do you guys know what happened to it? The battery leaked inside. So it's unplayable anymore. It's very poor condition. Like, it can't read batteries anymore because of the discharge, I think. There's like white stuff all over it. I heard it's like from the battery because I tried to fix it with like vinegar and stuff because I read like you can fix it with vinegar. It didn't. It worked the first couple of times, but after the third time I just don't think it worked anymore because it's not turning on anymore. So I'm really sad. Sapphire was my favorite. And the cartridges. Yeah, I really love the cartridges. I think there was one cartridge that I really thought I wanted because it just looked cool. was the one with Suicune on it because it was like transparent. Do you guys remember the Game Boy cartridges that were like transparent and you can see the wiring and stuff inside? I really wanted a Pokemon game like that. I thought they were cool. I didn't get it though. I just have yellow. Yeah, it does sound dangerous. Red and blue almost the same as yellow. Yellow is just better than always. Which one was first? Yellow or red and blue? I don't remember like the exact, because they all count as Gen 1, right? But weren't they released at different times? So which one was first? Red and green was first. Okay. Can anyone help me get a rhyme or screen? I need help filling out my Pokédex. Hello, Los Schmitz. But oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Red and okay, crystal version, yes, this weekend. Yeah, wasn't it really cool, Max Bailey? I really wanted it. But again, my parents are like, you already have Pokemon, you can't buy that. And I was like, I'm sorry for asking. But yeah, my mom bribed me. There was like this declamation. If you don't know what declamation is, it's basically like Shakespeare, where you go on stage and you do a monologue. And it's a competition, so I had to do a monologue on stage when I was, I think like in elementary. This was elementary, because I think Emerald came out when I was still in elementary. I just don't remember which grade. So I was in elementary I won second place. So then my mom gave me Pokemon Emerald as a reward. Because again, I can't work. I'm an elementary kid, there's no way. And Asian parents don't believe in allowances. If you've ever asked an Asian parent for an allowance, they'd be like, I feed you and you have a roof on your head. What more do you want? Do you want to be out in the streets? That's the response you would get. So I did the thing, I got second place, and then I didn't even care about the plaque. I didn't care about the reward. We went straight to the mall that weekend, and I remember bringing my my blue Game Boy with me. And then as soon as I got it, I opened it and I played Pokemon Emerald in the food court while I waited for my mom because she was shopping. I remember that was like a core memory. And I remember the intro playing, and I was about to cry because like I earned this, not with my own money, but with my blood and tears. But yeah, New Year's money. We didn't. Nope, not even New Year's money. My parents are first generation immigrants, so they didn't have a lot of money growing up. We're well off now, but like growing up, we really had to like, we were really stingy, which was understandable. Are you shiny? No, you're not. Okay. I hate the blizzard. The snow distracts me. It makes everything a little more distorted. But yeah, and that's what I mean when I earned Emerald, because I couldn't technically go to work at that age, or save up money at that age. Are you shiny? No. I'm sorry, your parents are uncultured. Well, I don't blame them. My mom is the reason I got my PlayStation 1. They just don't believe in like multiple games at once. Growing up, I had to finish a game first before I could get a new game. Were you guys like that? Or were you guys able to actually get a lot of games all at once? That's why now I feel like I'm healing some of my childhood. Because now I have the opposite problem where I have too many games and I haven't finished a single one. Because now that I have adult money, I just buy whatever I want and it's so bad. I haven't finished a single game in a while. They've raised a monster. They raised a monster. Yeah, games were for special occasions or when we pulled money with my siblings. Kilo, you were the youngest, right? You were lucky, because then you had older brothers. I'm the oldest. I had to convince my parents. My sister didn't get into gaming until we got our PlayStation 1, because then we could play two-player games, and me and my sister would beat each other up in Dragon Ball Z. But before then, I was the only one who was into Pokemon, so it was all up to me to get the Pokemon games. Even now, my sister's not into Pokemon. It's just me and my cousin Xavier, because we grew up playing Pokemon together. We were both playing Yellow. We were both playing Emerald. The difference was because he's a boy, my auntie would buy him all the Pokemon games when he asked, because it's like, oh, he's a boy. That's what boys do. They play video games. So he actually got to play like Fire Red. He got to play the other versions. And I realized I could have borrowed it, but I didn't think about that, sharing and caring at that age. Also, shiny Frigibax, you guys. You can tell it's shiny because the fin is light blue and the pink whiskers. But yeah, that was my childhood with Pokemon. Thank you for this TED Talk. Also, thank you for the follow. Druggle, wow. Tell my friends to try to get you to finish your games. But Mom, I wanted more. Mom. Let me see. Wow, we're on a roll today, aren't we? What number Frigibax is this? Yeah, games were intense, but Mom, it's not the same game. Yeah. The red and green in Japan was also translucent or transparent. That's cool. I didn't know that. Japan always has the cooler Pokemon stuff. Oh, did you guys hear what happened? You know how McDonald's does that thing where they do Pokemon card? The Pokemon card event where, like, for a limited time, the Happy Meals give out Pokemon packs. They did it in Japan, and they had to end it early, so it was between the August 9 and 11, I think, for like 2 days for the weekend. And then they had to end it because people were just buying multiple Happy Meals, and they weren't even eating it. They were just getting the cards and then like leaving the food on the side. So it was basically promoting food waste and overconsumption. So they stopped it, and it was terrible. I was like, oh my gosh, because people were posting pictures of bags and bags of McDonald's Happy Meals on the street because no one was eating it. They just wanted the cards. And it was adults. These are grown people, like adults. And I was like, it made me ashamed to be a Pokemon fan. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Like, it's people like that and scalpers. I have such a huge resentment to. I don't understand when it happened or what year, but Pokemon card scalpers. They're the reason I haven't been able to get any new Pokemon cards. They're always gone. I haven't seen a single new one. Or any of the popular ones. I'll still see like single packs, but like the big ones, the special edition ones or stuff like that, I haven't been able to get a single one anymore. I'm really sad about it. Haven't played it, so it feels like ages. Whoa, this must be a nostalgic trip for you then, Drugal. Welcome to your childhood. Yeah, it does sound like scalpers, and that's why I'm so mad. They gotta ruin the fun. Even for like kids. Cause I'm like, imagine the kids that were excited to get Pokemon cards from McDonald's, but then they had to end the event early. Cause at the end of the day, Pokemon is a kids franchise. We just grew up. We were kids once too, but we just grew up. We have to let the new kids, the new generation, have some fun too, you know? Like, I don't understand why some people gotta ruin it for the new generation. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next map. Haven't played Pokemon since Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Wait, you're kind of... Wait, is that just like the first Pokemon game you played? Or are you just young? Because that's very recent. But yeah, that's also pretty far too, because I think the last time I played Alpha Sapphire, I was just... I was barely 20. But yeah, that's a long time. That was a good game though, I liked it. I liked Alpha Sapphire. I had Alpha Sapphire. I think I was also biased because it was a remake of, I think, the Hoenn region, right? I'm a very biased person. Yeah, when we were kids, we didn't have to deal with scalpers. We actually got to enjoy the toys. We had fun. The adults didn't care about it. They're like, oh, those are kid stuff. But the new adults are kind of cringe. They're cringe. Don't be cringe, guys. Okay, do you guys want to do the Tera Raid, or do you want to keep shiny hunting? I'm gonna let you guys choose. We can keep shiny hunting, or we could try for one Tera Raid. But it's up to you guys. While I wait for you guys, we can go back to Snowrun, or I think it's Cubchoo, right? I think it's Cubchoo. Oh no, the first one I played was the OG Red and Blue. Okay, okay. Okay, I was just making sure if that was like the most recent one you played or that was like your first. Okay, OG Red and Blue. Yeah, okay. You're an OG too then. Welcome. I've been watching a lot of new streamers. They're getting into Pokemon because you know how Pokemon C to A got announced. So a lot of new people are starting Pokemon games, and they're all starting in different places. It's really interesting. Like I was watching someone, they started with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and they just made it to their first gym. I think it was Misty, or Brock is the first one, right? But they were at the Misty gym, so maybe their second gym. And then there's someone else, they were doing Sword and Shield, because it's the first new title. And then there's some people who are like emulating older games, because again, their chat probably recommended older games, because they are a little bit better, or sort of better. I say a little bit because I don't like HMs. There are a lot of little things in old gens I just didn't like. But yeah. So I just like the new increase of Pokemon fans and like the exposure of Pokemon like right now. It's kind of cool to see new people get into it and seeing their reaction for the first time. Because I can't do that again. Sometimes I wish I could erase my memories of Pokemon and restart. Because I'm a little bit jaded now. I've been experiencing Pokemon for like almost 20 plus years. I'm the same age as Pokemon, so I'm a bit jaded. I don't feel the same joys I'd feel as a child. Everything, like, the only time I feel joy now is that's why I shiny hunt. It's the only time I feel anything. I'm just kidding. I like the new Pokemons. When they introduce new Pokemons, I'm not that much of a oldie, like, oh, I miss the old games. No, I enjoy the new games to an extent. I just don't like the prices. You will not get me with the prices. My parents, as you know, I just said they raised me frugal. I forget, are we doing Cubchoo or Snowrun? I think we're doing Snowrun again, right? Okay, I'm just letting chat choose because this is the last week. But somebody on TikTok did say, I think it was Jolly T, they did say that we already reached 2.5 million on the raids, so we don't have to do the raids anymore. I was just doing it to do my extra wins because I just want to get Chien-Pao. Alright, I think we were doing Cubchoo, but I don't really like the spawns of Cubchoo. Chew today. So, maybe we should do another snow run to try to get a male snow run. Because this is what we have so far. Oops, that's the wrong button. This is what we have so far. We have a female snow run, a female snow run, a female snow run, a female snow run. So that's basically all Frostlass. I want at least one male so I can get a shiny Glalie. Cause I want all of them. Call me greedy, but this event is the only time and the best time to get this many shiny snow runs. I'm guessing the male is a very low rate. It's not 50-50, huh? I don't think male snow run spawns quick. Thank you for the follow, E. Also, hello everybody on TikTok. Hello, hello. I'm not used to this many people watching. I vote those sounds donates to Nintendo would make a bet they release a collection of older Pokemon games. Yeah. Or if they weren't just so mean. I don't like how they treat other companies. They're so mean to the competitors. Like, I get it, they made a successful monster catching game, but Digimon existed too. They're just not as popular, mainstream wise, I think. Wait, I'm actually very confused. So, is there anybody that's both a Pokemon and a Digimon fan that's not biased? Because it's like a genuine question. I don't want like an answer. It's like, oh, it's better. Like, why did Digimon not get as popular as Pokemon, Western or globally? Because now that I'm interested in the upcoming Digimon game, they're actually very similar. I've never looked into Digimon before because I only watched the anime. I was not interested because, again, I'm a Pokemon girly. I grew up on Pokemon. I get my monster catching fix from Pokemon. So I was just wondering, like, Digimon's very, very similar. I just know it for the anime. I didn't even know they made games until people told me about it on this channel. What Pokemon should I play first? I've never played but watched the old shows. Depends. What do you have? Do you have... Oh, it depends. Do you have a DS? Do you have a Game Boy? You can do emulators though. Am I allowed to talk about emulators on stream? I don't want to get in trouble. But, I'm gonna whisper it to you, okay? You can do emulators. But if you have a Switch, I feel like that'd be easier to get into Pokemon, because there is a couple of Pokemon games out already on Switch. But, yeah. What are you looking into? Because emulators also depends on, like, are you gonna emulate it on your phone? Are you gonna emulate it on your PC? Do you have a PC or a laptop? Because I've watched my friend Leo, he emulated it on his Samsung, so a Fold Z, because he has the Fold, so he can game on it like a DS. I've seen it, and he was emulating Pokemon. I thought it was so cool. But yeah, it's up to you, like, where you want to play first, and then we can start choosing a game title based on what you have. Snorunt is 50-50 male chance. What the heck? So I've just been getting a lot of females. That's funny. I just attract the ladies. I take it back. Earlier I said I don't attract ladies. I attract shinies, but I have 4 female Snorunts and 0 males, so I attract the ladies. It's math. I really enjoy the 2D ones better. The 3D ones are good too. Digimon is just too much going on for me. I can see why people enjoy it though. I might try it. The new one looks very, very similar to Pokemon, the upcoming one. So I'm gonna try it. Because I've never tried Digimon and I'd like to try it before I form my opinion. But yeah, I was just very confused why one was more popular than the other. Maybe, like you said, there is too much going on, and since their demographic is both children, Pokemon's just easier to pick up mechanic-wise, right? Especially the new gen, like Sword and Shield. They really did. I remember the older generation. I could not figure out how to get to the first gym. Did you guys ever get lost trying to get to the gym in Gen 1? I remember I had such a hard time finding the first gym, or like the next gyms. It wasn't straightforward. As like the newer gen. I'm gonna drink water. My throat is starting to feel dry. You guys do. Hydrate. I will be back. Oh. We won the Chien-Pao. Yay. We don't have to do the Tera Raid. Yay. Oh gosh, knocked out. Okay. I will ask everybody collectively. But I has an old DS and a Switch, and they are trying to get into Pokemon based on that information. Oh, is the old DS like the silver DS or like a 3DS? Is it the original DS? Because that's also gonna limit you on some of the DS games. Because I remember I couldn't play X and Y on my old DS. I had to get a 3DS to play X and Y. But I don't know. I don't know if X and Y would be a good place to start anyway. What would be a good place? Do you guys think Heart Gold and Soul Silver would be good? Because I liked Soul Silver. Soul Silver was fun. But he also has a Switch. If you want to start on a Switch game, I recommend Sword and Shield more than Scarlet and Violet. But that's like my preference. Scarlet and Violet, I feel like it doesn't feel like the old games. It's a lot different. Whereas Sword and Shield still kind of stuck to the same. It was just on the Switch. I think it feels more like a Pokemon game than Scarlet and Violet. I feel like Scarlet and Violet, most people choose it because of competitive. Was it the competitive scene, right? I don't remember. I feel like we had this conversation last stream, but I couldn't remember the pros and cons between Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. But for DS, I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver might be a good place. I can't really remember the old DS games too much. Oh, there's also Black and White. Black and White was a good story, but I don't remember much about it. I just remember it had a good story. Hello, Naruto. I love your work. Thank you for the follow. Oh, hello, Chris. Welcome. Hello, gamer. Hello, fellow gamer. What do you guys think? Where do you think I am should start? For me, I think it's Black and White on the DS. Can he play Black and White on the old DS? Black and White or Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or on the Switch Sword and Shield. I also really like Pokemon Legends Arceus, but it has the same reasoning as Scarlet and Violet, where it's way too different. I feel like it's a whole completely different Pokemon game, so I feel like it wouldn't be a great place to start in terms of the franchise. It's like if I told someone to start playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon instead of a main title. Do you guys see any shinies? Last time we found a shiny Sandshrew by accident, so I'm wondering. Because I've only been looking for a blue Snorunt. What if I'm passing out on like a shiny Oricorio? This is Oricorio, right? I always forget which one's which because there are so many of these birds. It reset. Is it 12 a.m.? Oh my gosh, you guys, it's 12 a.m. The shinies reset. They're in a different location. I'm getting super jealous you guys are frozen. Oh, good night, Mr. Blobs. I wonder if Mr. Blobs... Good night, I'm so sorry if I didn't say good night in time. I hope you sleep well. Good night. I started on XY with the 3DS. They have the old DS though, so I don't know if they could start with XY. I started with Fire Red Leaf Green, but older games are expensive. Yeah, and he needs... Oh yeah, he could play old games on the old DSL. I would recommend Emerald Green, but like you said, the old games are expensive. So unless you can get it from like a hand-me-down, like a thrift shop or something, because online, I don't know. And sometimes they're a scam. Like they just have a random cartridge, it's not even the game. So I wouldn't recommend buying it online unless you know it's a reputable site. But yeah, the shinies reset. I'll play on the Switch. So yeah, Sword and Shield is a good place to start. What do you guys think? Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet? For a first time Pokemon for a player, because they're trying to figure out where to start on Pokemon. Or honestly, what are you looking for in a Pokemon game? I like Sword and Shield more than Scarlet and Violet. Oh, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yeah, but the art is weird. Is it good though? You think Brilliant Diamond? Okay. Chat is, what's it called? When unanimously saying Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It is the same story as Diamond though. Yeah, I don't like the art direction they went with Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. It made it look like an old gen game, but like, not in a good way. Like, it felt like a 2010 game, but if you're just for gameplay, I completely forgot about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. That's my bad. I completely forgot about it because Diamond and Pearl exist. I always forget about the remakes. I play the remakes, but the OGs just stay in my brain longer. But yeah, there's Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And that's for the Switch, so you could look that up too. So yeah, you can honestly just like search up the reviews on it and compare it. That's what I do sometimes when I don't know which Pokemon game to play. Or like, not Pokemon, I know what Pokemon games to play. But like, what games to play when I'm entering a franchise. It's like what I did with Dark Souls, but I ended up choosing Lies of P because all of you guys recommended Lies of P. I think, and also Dark Souls, it's so old to me. I don't know. Lies of P looked prettier, so I wanted to start with Lies of P first. But yeah, I hope that helped. Yeah, you can't go wrong with all that. So I was just like, you can just look at trailers for the Switch, but consensus right now from my stream is Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, and me personally, Sword and Shield. But there's also Scarlet Violet. Is there something else I'm missing? What else? Oh, and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but those are kind of like, wait, really, really easy. So if you're looking for an easy Pokemon game, you can do Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. But yeah, that one's like Pokemon Go style too. It's also like Pokemon Go if you've played Pokemon Go. There's actually been a lot of titles on the Switch already. That's kind of insane. And then there's Pokemon Snap. I start overwhelming them with other games. Pokemon Snap is so good. Actually, if you want to be a photographer, you're an aspiring photographer, Pokemon Snap is a great one. I love Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap was so pretty too. Pokemon Snap is what I thought the new gen Pokemon games would be like. And then it burst my bubble. But I think honestly, I just want a good place to start because I see that there's lots of games. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl is a good place to start because it's the story of an older game. So then it's just in a newer console, and it's still like the same Pokemon of an older gen. So it's like you get to experience an old gen game just on the Switch. So Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is good. Nets, yeah. Thank you for the like. I didn't get to see who that was, but thank you. was really fast. But thank you. I think it was Angel. Thank you, Angel. Hi, Mono. Now they'll do the black and white remakes. Can they wait a little bit? I'm trying to finish black and white too. You're welcome. I'm sorry if that was very confusing. I've just played a lot of Pokemon, so for me, because I'm also a casual, I don't really think about what's the best. I just think about what did I enjoy. That's why I always have to ask you, hey, what do you guys think? I don't know, because I don't want to give you a bad recommendation. Because what I find fun might not be fun. This is a great place for Snorunt, actually. Because it's like a grassy field, and I can kind of be up here when they spawn out. And then I can respawn them here. So yeah, this is a great place. Thank you. It's a Road NT1, Mike. I saved up for it. But the Blue Yeti has been my go-to. It's just, I've upgraded. But thank you. Also, thank you, Tucker, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. If you like open world, it's just a one class that wants to get one for DS. Yeah, I think that's why I was very iffy on recommending Scarlet and Violet. It's a completely different experience than all the older franchise, and I feel like if they enjoy Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, then they have more options to choose from in terms of Scarlet and Violet is really, I feel like it's more similar to Legends of Arceus, where it's kind of open world. So the experience would be different. But I'm trying to clear my thoughts right now because I'm but yeah, I think this is I'm sorry to say this, guys, but thank you guys so much. The open world aspect I really like. Yeah, it's cool. Once they polish it up, it'd be so good, but it is a really cool aspect. It makes catching Pokemon and looking for and traveling in game a little bit more fun because it's not linear. But yeah, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearls, great place to start. It's more linear, it's easier to get into, honestly. And again, stories, old gen. It uses the old gen story, the Diamond and Pearl, and that was a really good story. I feel like one of the things Pokemon shines in, even though it's for kids, the storytelling is for kids, is their storytelling. They have really good storytelling. I think it's good. For the demographic they're going for, again for kids, I think it's good. They really highlight issues. And the villains, I love the villains. They write some really good villains. I think Team Rocket is still my favorite though. I love Team Rocket. But yeah, I'm trying to catch us way better than falling on grass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It makes catching Pokemon a lot easier and a lot more fun, and traveling, because it feels like you can explore, and I love exploring, so yeah. I'm gonna go to the end screen so I can end the stream, or else I'm gonna keep rambling. Oh wait, we're actually here. I wanna show you guys the shinies I got. This is the last week you guys can get ice shinies. Thank you, Angel, for the heart me. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I did not see it sooner. I hope you're still here, but thank you, thank you. But, this is the last week. I think it resets by the end of this weekend, maybe. But you can get shiny Frigibax, shiny Cubchoo, shiny Snorunt. And then, if you participate in the Tera Raid, you can get a shiny, Chien-Pao. I forgot, the chocolate kitty. Everyone's just calling it the chocolate kitty. So yeah, that's the shiny event for this week. And then I think next week we're switching to ground types. I can't remember. Last week was grass, this week is ice. I think next week is ground types. So yeah, if you want one of these ice types, or you just want an ice type in general, this is the last weekend you can get these shinies. But we got 3 Frigibax, everything, and then a random Sandshrew. This Sandshrew is not a part of the event. I just got it by accident when I was shiny hunting for Club 2. I just got really lucky for this one. He was just standing next to a bunch of Sandshrews. But yeah, that's what we got for this couple of weeks. I only save, so no, it's a lot of guns. Saves it all then. But yeah, I think I'm tired. I think you guys are tired. We're all tired. We're all gonna go to sleep. Or, I don't know what time zone you're in, but I hope you had a relaxing time on the stream. I will see you guys. Oh, Kilo said it's Wooper, Mud Spray, and Drillbur next week. I'm excited for Wooper. I have to look up what Wooper is, because I'm excited for that one. But I don't know about Mud Spray and Drillbur. I have to look for that. Yeah, right, Eternal Pants. Wooper. Whoopee. Wooper. I want a shiny Wooper. Is it regular Wooper, right? Or is it Galarian? It's regular, right? I don't know. I'll look up both. Good night. But yeah, I'm gonna send out the emojis actually before I forget. The mud one, so Galarian Wooper for sure. I thought regular Wooper was also mud. Is it just water? Or is that... Oh, I'm forgetting now. Maybe I'm confusing it with Mudkip. Oh no, Mudkip's water. Oh no, fake Pokemon fan. But I'm gonna send out the emojis. Deep, 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 deep. I hope you guys had a great time on stream, a good Friday, and a good night. Good night, Monsol. Good night, Eternal Pants. Good night, Kilo. Good night, Max Bailey. Good night, Mono. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna send the emojis on Twitch too. If I can send it. Yep. And then good night